We would like to thank them for their efforts and dedication to our program over the past 4 years. We appreciate their commitment, hard work, and the way they have represented our school community. Our first senior, Erin Aids. Erin is escorted by her parents, Dave and Shelby Aids. She has been involved in volleyball since the 7th grade. Erin's favorite memory is all of the van rides home from games and achieving the milestone of 500 kills. After graduation, Erin plans to attend DMAC to continue her education and her softball career. Best of luck, senior Erin Aids. Our next senior is Mariah Bolton. Mariah is accompanied by her mom, Christine Thompson Bolton. She has been involved in volleyball for 8 years. Mariah's favorite memory is sitting in the locker room talking with her teammates at tournaments. Her plans after high school are to go to a 4-year college and study psychology. Congratulations, senior Mariah Bolton. Our next senior is Gracie Gustafson. Gracie is escorted by her parents, Jeremy and Kelly Gustafson. She has been involved in volleyball since the 7th grade. Gracie's favorite memories are the van rides home after games and winning the most matches we have won in a long time during last year's season. Gracie is unsure of her plans post-graduation, but she will be studying radiology. Congratulations, senior Gracie Gustafson. And our final senior, Savannah Paul. Savannah is accompanied by her parents, Jeremy and Stephanie Paul. She has been involved in volleyball for 5 years. Savannah's favorite memory is the first varsity game she played in. She attempted to hit the ball and completely missed, and it bounced off her face. Her plans after high school are to attend a 4-year university with an undecided major in order to become an officer in the United States Army. Congratulations, senior Savannah Paul. At this time, we'd like to say thank you to all of our Toreadors, senior student athletes and their parents who have been involved with the 2023 volleyball program. A special thank you to the seniors for their leadership and dedication. We wish you the best throughout the rest of your school year and in your future endeavors. Let's give these young ladies a hand to show our appreciation and wish them best of luck for the remainder of their season. Best of luck, Toreadors, and thank you, seniors.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's matchup between the 8-17 Boone Toradors and the 9-14 Gilbert Tigers. Toradors coming off a hot win. Doors won 3-0 against the Carroll Tigers. Gilbert, on the other hand, coming off a rough loss to the Bondurant Blue Jays, losing 3-0 in their match. Joining me tonight is my amazing co-host and commentator, Alexis Thompson. Welcome, Alexis.
Hi.
Tonight is senior night and also pink out night, where we celebrate the seniors and all their sacrifice, and as well as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Alexis, both of these teams have a pretty similar record, and as we were looking at stats, both very similar stats as well. What do you think they need to do, the Toradors need to do tonight to be successful?
Looking at the defensive side here, I think getting blocks up and reading the ball is something the Doors have kind of struggled with here, and hopefully they can, since kind of having a week off, they can get that back on track. And then on the offensive side, just finding open spots, having good communication, and talking, or having good energy, basically, is what the Doors need here to fight out a win here.
And, being senior night and breast cancer awareness month, I think that energy should be pretty high tonight.
Yeah, and our student section looks packed.
There we go.
Hopefully they can bring some energy to the court, too.
As we get ready here for lineups.
Good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play. We ask all fans, coaches, and players to show respect for the opposing team, game officials, and each other before, during, and after today's game. Persons throwing objects or participating in other acts in conflict with good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play are subject to ejection and prosecution. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Boone High School for high school volleyball. Tonight's Raccoon River Conference matchup features your Boone Toradors and the Tigers from Gilbert. Let's introduce both teams. First, the non-starters for the Gilbert Tigers. Number 3, Taylor Banning. Number 9, Addison Holtz. Number 10, Anna Saltzman. Number 11, Abigail Thompson. Number 14, Reese Henderson. Number 16, Evie Christensen. And number 17, Clara Newton. Assistant coaches for the Tigers, Jen Schnormeyer, Maddie Sturz, and Kylie Gregerson. And now let's introduce the non-starters for your Toradors. Number 1, Madeline Davidson. Number 2, Drea Hoyle. Number 3, Bailey Bunning. Number 4, Carson Smith. Number 5, Haley Lingo. Number 11, Danielle Eshelman. Number 12, Madeline Barrett. And number 14, Delaney Good. Assistant coaches for the Toradors, Esty Peterson, Billy Dow, Heather Danberg, and team manager, Linnea Trudeau. And now let's introduce the starting lineups for the Gilbert Tigers. A senior, 5'7", number 1, Hallie Lunin. A 5'8" senior, number 2, Kylie Ziegler. A 5'10" junior, number 6, Ella Hanson. A senior at 5'8", number 7, Olivia Bloomhagen. A 5'11" junior, number 9, Olivia Timmermans. A 5'8" sophomore, number 15. For Gilbert, a sophomore, a 5 foot 8 inches, number 15, Bergen Ruski. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Tigers, the starting libero, a 5 foot 1 inch sophomore, number 12, Lila Krugenberg. Gilbert is coached by head coach Kenzie Bloom. And now let's introduce the starting lineups for your Boone Toreadors. A senior at 5 foot 7 inches, number 7, Aaron AIDS. A 5 foot 6 inch junior, number 8, Addie Tunsvik. A senior at 5 foot 9 inches, number 9, Savannah Paul. A sophomore, 5 foot 5 inches, number 10, Jenna Johnson. A 5 foot 10 inch senior, number 13, Mariah Bolton. A 5 foot 10 inch junior, number 15, Emma Weebold. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Toreadors, the starting libero, a 5 foot 6 inch senior, number 6, Gracie Gustafson. The Toreadors are coached by head coach Shannon Zinnel. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise, remove your caps as we honor America, and the performance of the national anthem performed by Mr. Dave Swenson.
As we get ready here for the first set, I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight, even if from your couch, sofa, or any other object in your house. We appreciate you for tuning in, and you give me and Alexis and other people in sports broadcasting the ability to do this, so we thank you very much for it. As we get ready here, I can already feel the buzz in the gym from the playing of the national anthem, as well as just all the senior nights and the pink out. It is going crazy in here, Alexis, don't you agree?
Yeah.
As we get ready here for the first set, Tigers will have the ball first, as Haley Luna goes back to serve. Oh, Gustafson trying to get that ball up, but not able to. As first point goes to Tigers. Luna serve goes over. Gustafson receives it well. Johnson to Bolin. Tigers trying to set something up here. Tunzik with a good play. Gustafson gets it over. Luna with the attempted set to number 15, Regan Roski, but she's just not able to get up there. As Gustafson goes back to serve for Boone. Little confusion here. I believe there's a sub in maybe. Referee talking to Savannah Paul. Not sure what of, but we're gonna get underway here as Guston's serve goes over. Gilbert trying to set something up. Paul, a good little set to Johnson. Tunzovic trying on that diving attempt to save that there, but not able to. As number 12, Madeline Barrett goes back to serve for the Tigers. Aids hitting it well. And point goes to Boone there, I believe on a lift is what they call it like this. As Johnson's serve goes into the net, giving the point to the Tigers. Aids with a little tap over. Johnson making a good decision there not to touch that ball as it goes out of bounds, tying the score up here, 3-3. As Aids' serve goes over. Luna sets it up. And for some reason it went to the Tigers. Lex, do you know what's going on there?
Yeah, middle Emily Bold was in the net there.
Ah, okay. So now Tigers take the lead here as number 10, Anna Saltzman, goes to serve. Aids going with a little tap again. Spike attempt, but blocked by Wiebold and Tunzovic there, but goes out of bounds, leading to a Gilbert point. As Saltzman goes back for her serve. Ends up in the net, giving the point to Toros. As Gustafson comes out for Lingo. Weebo goes back to serve. As her serve goes out, Guston comes right back in for her. Number 7, Olivia Bumhing, going back to serve for the Tigers. As Tunzovic goes, a good little just floater that Gilbert was not able to find in time. As Tunzovic, after a good point there, goes back to serve. Tipping top of the net, but Gilbert receiving it well. As Lingo giving a good hit there. Oh, a little, almost an accident there with Johnson and Lingo, but Lingo going up. Lingo again. Playing stellar defense there. As Guston is not able to just handle that hit there by a Tiger. Good rally there though. As number 2, Kylie Zegler goes back to serve. Johnson sets it to Lingo. And I believe Johnson was in the net there, leading to a Tiger point. Tigers trying to expand their lead to 4. Tunzovic to Johnson. Tunzovic once more. Tigers trying to set up a little tap play. And it works there, but Johnson showing good hustle from the doors. 9-5 now, your first set. As Zegler goes back to hit. Oh, what a great job there by Savannah Paul finding the back left of the court. Having a great hit there. As she goes back to serve now. No setup play here by Tigers. Door's not tricked at all though as Aids goes up for the hit. And delivers a mean one, causing that ball to go out of bounds on a Tigers forearm. Alexis, I think Aaron has put up a great senior campaign to go out. I mean, 500 is just a big number for the milestone she hit previous weeks ago, as Tunzovic's not able to handle that. But I mean, she's been doing great.
Yeah, I think offensively and defensively she's been doing wonderful with passing and hitting.
Lingo now goes up for the hit. Oh, trying to recreate what Paul did, but just a little too much on that one. As Loon goes back to serve for the Tigers. Tunzovic receives it. Johnson sets it up for Aids, who does an attempt to hit the ball, but she's not able to keep it in. Lead expanded now to 5 after that. As Loon's hit goes over once more. And Lingo getting it over well. Gusses into Aids. Aids does a great job there of finding that little pocket there in the defense. Gustin now to back to serve. Gilbert. Oh, little miscommunication there by Toradors. Fell in between Johnson, Weebold, and Paul there. But it is okay. Still early in this set. Gustafson receives it. Johnson sets it up for Aids. And Aids and Johnson have just been like peanut butter and jelly. I mean, that's just working. A great combo there. As Johnson now goes back to serve. Loon sets it up. Oh, Gustafson, great attempt there. Ow, what a great play by Toradors. Aids, that was an amazing rally by Toradors. I mean, just the hustle by Gustafson and Paul and Johnson. Just great all around. If they can keep doing that, Alexis, I think they can win this very easily. Paul saving it, Johnson. Gustafson hitting it over. Gustafson once more. Oh, Paul just hitting like the side of her hand there, not able to get it fully. As number 8, Olivia Timmermans, comes out for number 11, Albie Thompson. As Thompson gets ready for her serve. Gustafson, oh, miscommunication there. Gustafson thought that Weeble was going to get it, but I guess just a little brain fart there. As Aids is another great hit. Playing a little pinball here, going back and forth. Oh, Gustafson saves it as Weeble hits it over. Good rally here by both teams. Johnson to Tunzovic with a little tap. Aids with the attempt to hit it. She just didn't get enough of that. There on the block though are 2 Tigers. 16-10 now. Tigers up. Thompson to hit. Aids, Johnson. Gustafson, who sets it to. Oh, Weevil there. Good little hit. Hit the top of the net, so it made it hard for the Tiger defenders to read that there. Aids going back now for the serve. Oh, Tigers able to find a very small hole in the Toradors defense. Number 6, Ella Hangson coming out. Gustafson to Johnson, who sets it up for Tunzovic. Able to save it though. As it goes out, Ziegler had a little too much on that one. As Weebold goes out, Bailey Bunning comes in. Her serve goes over well. And that goes out again by Ziegler. Lead cut down now to 4. Doors trying to come back here and rally. As Bunning's serve just isn't able to get over. Bunning comes out for Weebold. And Gustafson comes in for Weebold. And Tunzovic trying to find that little gap there, but Salzman not having any of it. And Paul there, a great hit. Going off number 15, Roski. And number 1, Loon's hands to go out of bounds, but still counting for a Torador point. As Tunzovic gets ready to serve. Johnson sets it to Lingo, who's able to get it right over 2 of those blockers there for Gilbert. As we can hear the student section getting rowdy over there. Oh, number 12, Kirkenberg tried to take that ball out, but was not able to. As Tunzovic gets ready. Oh, almost a little mishap there, but Gustafson able to save it. And going out once more. Lead cut down to 1 now. This is a nail-biter here. Tunzovic serves go over. Tigers trying to set it up, but Lingo's there to deny them. As Gilbert takes a timeout here to calm the nerves. Alexis, that was immaculate volleyball play right there. I mean, coming back from 6 points down, that was pretty good. What did you see that was good out there on the floor?
I think the Doors really started to read the ball from Gilbert and kind of got the feeling of where they were going to place the ball about every play, and blocks were amazing. And I think the Doors just kind of got in Gilbert's head and is kind of shutting them down here.
I mean, it's that energy part you were talking about. Like, once they start getting 1 and then 2 points, and then the momentum started to build, and now it's a tied ball game here. Hopefully, we can see what the Doors do here with 7 points to go for each team. As we're here in a nail biter. Tunzovic doing a great job right now of serving and getting it over. Let's see if she can continue that streak. Gilbert now trying to set something up. Aids doing a great job there of setting it as she goes over once more for the hit. Gustafson, Johnson, Lingo. Good rally here by both teams. Oh, an attempt there by number 2 in Ziegler to get that ball over, but just falls out of bounds. Tonsvik now, once more. Aids goes for the hit. Oh, she tried to put too much on it, but goes out of bounds, sadly. 19-19 now, as Ziegler goes back for her serve. Lingo, little tap. Number 10 though, Saltzman able to save it, but still results in a Toradors point. Paul's serve goes over. Oh, Aids, great hustle there, but just not able to keep it in bounds. 20-20 now. As Loon goes back for her serve. Tigers trying to set up a good play here. Johnson saving it though. Loon sets it up. Tonsvik doing a great job there of digging it out. And double hit by Johnson there, leading it in a Tigers point now. Boone once more back for her hit. Goes out of bounds. Now leads to Toradors' ball. Let's see what Gustafson can do here. Gustafson's serve goes over. Oh, Weebold staying out of the net, thankfully. Otherwise, that would have resulted in a Tigers point. But in her defense, that ball kind of tiptoed that net right there. Gustafson's serve goes over. Oh, Tonsvik and Gustafson there on the play, but just not able to keep it up. It's coming down to the wire right now. And Alexis, they have to win by 2, correct?
Yes.
If they are close like this?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So let's see if Toradors can take the lead here. Johnson saving it. Aids not able to get it over. Great hustle by both of them though. As the Toradors take a timeout here. Tigers up by 1 point, 23-22 right now. I mean, Alexis, this is just like coming down to the wire here. What do you think Coach is telling them right here in this huddle that they're having?
Probably to pick up their energy here, because you can tell once the Tigers here kind of came back on them, they lost some of their energy, and I think communication is what she's gonna kind of tell them to work on.
I agree with you. I mean, it's still a close game, so I mean, if they can just play fundamentally sound volleyball, I think they have a really good shot of taking this first set and coming away with this first set win. As we get ready here and come back from the timeout. Kruckenberg back to serve. Johnson sets it up for Aids. Good hit attempt. Aids. Oh, little pinball action. Hayes once more for the hit attempt, but Gilbert able to defend it well. And Gilbert just finding that hole. Hayes attempted to get there, but not able to. As another timeout is taken here by Coach. Hopefully, it is 1 point separating the Tigers from this first set win, and the Toradors down by 2 right now. I mean, next points are crucial, Alexis. I mean, especially this next one right here.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in. You guys make it possible for us being able to do this, so we thank you greatly for this. As we get ready here, Kruckenberg goes back, trying to put the dagger. Ball having to get it over. Oh! And falling unlucky because of the rafters there. That's tough there, Alexis. I mean, you come back from a 6-point deficit and then you lose it by 3. I mean, it's a hard pill to swallow, but you know, I think Toradors will come back better the second set.
Yeah, I think as long as they pick up their energy here and know where the ball is going to go, kind of read it and have an idea, they'll be fine.
We'll be right back after this break. As we get ready here for this second set to start, Paul will be first to serve for the Toradors. Hopefully Doors can have a bounce back win here. See what Paul can do with their first serve. Loon sets it up for number 15, Rokski, but she just nails it out of bounds, giving the early momentum to the Toradors here. As that is an ace for Paul there. Paul trying to do it again. Oh! Little floater that this didn't get enough distance there. As Kruckenberg now goes back to serve for Tigers. Johnson sets it to Aids, who gives a good hit there, but Tigers able to defend it well. As Aids goes once more. Good block there by Boone and Heisen, but goes out of bounds, giving the point to the Toradors. Gustafson serve. Falls well. I believe there's an ace there. As Gustafson serve once more. Goes over. Johnson sets it up for Aids. Good little tap. Johnson to Aids once more. And a good job there by Aids by reading those blockers and just putting that ball where it needed to be. (5-1) now. Doors using this momentum that they have in a good way. As Tigers kind of falling apart here. As the lead expands to 5. I mean, Alexis, that was a great display of volleyball there by Toradors. I mean, they came out like a shot out of a cannon there. What are your thoughts on that?
I think there in between the first and second set, they went out in the hallway and kind of had a pep talk. And I think that really brings energy to the team and to the court. And I think they just play better overall when they have more energy and are excited to be on the court.
They do seem like they're more together, and they I can see from the huddle here that they're laughing and cracking jokes, so which is good, always good. But I mean, they got to keep their foot down on this gas pedal here and just make sure not to give this lead back to them. As Gustafson gets ready here for her serve. Gustafson's serve goes over well. Loon, little tap over, but Johnson there reading it well. Weebold saving it in a way. Great job there by the Toradors defense. Johnson setting over. Good block there by Weebold. Denying the Tigers there. Gustafson serve once more goes over. Oh, great job there by Tunzovic, Gustafson, and Paul. Johnson. Good block there by Johnson and Weebold. Oh, yep. At first, we thought that Paul touched that, but apparently she did not, leading in a Toradors point there. Oh, pardon me. I guess it was a Tigers point. Aids trying to get that point back there with that hit, but just doesn't fall right. Johnson sets it up for Aids. Good little tap. Gustafson attempting to dive there on that play, but not just able to keep it up high enough for teammates. A very difficult play there. Johnson sets it for Aids, who gives a little good tap. Kruckenberg there trying to keep that alive, but not able to as she dove for it. Loon sets it up. And it goes out of bounds. Zegler just had a little too much on it. As Johnson goes back for her hit. Loon sets it up. Gustafson, little misfire there, but Lingo got it over. As Aids goes there on a good hit. Hanzovic trying to find that open spot. Hanzovic hitting it over. Good dive there by Paul, keeping it alive. Good rally here by both teams. Good block there by Aids and Wiebold. Oh, great effort by Johnson. And Aids with a good block. And it goes out of bounds. Zegler just smokes it out of bounds, but absolutely great volleyball there by both teams. Loon sets it up, and it goes out of bounds. Number 6, Hennings trying to just spike that ball, but just not able to. Oh, and that's an ace for Johnson there. As his lead's now expanded to 9. I mean, just immaculate volleyball right now by the Toradors. And I believe that's a double hit there, Alexis. Am I correct on that?
Yes.
As Johnson gets ready to go here. Her serve goes over, and that's another ace. Thompson attempting to dive there for Tigers, but not able to. As Johnson goes back. Loon hitting it over. As Wiebold tries to hit that one. Paul getting a good job there, getting it back to her team. Good block there by Wiebold and Aids. Paul. Oh, great job there by Tunzovic and Gustafson. Tunzovic hitting it over, or attempting to anyways. And Aids finds that open spot. And my gosh, Alexis, are the doors rolling right now.
Yeah, they are keeping the ball alive and having some really, really, really long rallies here.
I mean, tremendous effort, wouldn't you say, from like the Toradors, and especially like Gus's. She is like all over the place.
Yeah, she's really reading the ball good here during this set.
Well, we'll be right back after this timeout. As we come back from timeout, let's see if the Doors can keep rolling their way. As Johnson's serve goes over. Johnson, great job there, diving. And was it a lift there, Alexis? Is that what the ref is calling?
Carry, yep.
Oh, carry, pardon me. leading to a Tigers point there. I mean, that kind of kills your momentum, but I still think the Doors can do good here with their immaculate defense that they've been having. Oh, Tunzovic just giving a little too much, but Doors still having a commanding lead here. As Saltzman goes back to hit. Aids, good little tap. Paul kind of having a reflex moment there. I mean, looked like she's going to hit her in the face, so I mean, it's understandable that she would have put her hand out there. But does result in a Tigers point as Tunzovic goes out. Number 13 for the Toradors, Mariah Bolton comes in. Johnson to Wiebold, who just spikes that ball down with authority there. Wiebold sending the message that you only get 2 points and that's going to be the end of it. As Aids goes back. Good block there. Wiebold able to keep it up and alive as Mariah does a great job of getting that ball off some Tiger defenders. Wiebold very happy for her teammate. As Aids hit goes over. Loon not able to get enough under that one. Finding the net rather than the opposing side. Aids' hit goes over. As Paul attempts to dive there. Attempts to keep it up as Wiebold and Gustafson both dove for that ball. Hopefully no one got hurt in that play. Johnson sets it. Paul gives a little tap. Oh, Loon just not able to track that ball well enough. As Wiebold and Gustafson come out, and Bunning comes in, and Lingo comes in as well. Bunning serve, not able to get enough of it, resulting in it going in the net. And then Wiebold coming in for her, and then going out immediately for Gustafson there. Zegler's serve received well by Toradors there. Oh, Gustafson trying to keep that ball alive, but I mean, just goes off her forearms wrong there. As Zegler here goes back for the serve. Johnson sets it to Lingo. Oh, but number 15, Roski, denying her at the net. As Zegler goes back for her serve. High in the wrap, there's a little miscommunication there, but A's able to save it. Even a good spike there. As Mariah Boland's serve goes over. And Loon not able to handle it. He's on to the Torador point. Bolton now. Back. Johnson saving it. Oh, Lingo thought that Paul was still behind her, but sadly was not. As Bolton comes out and Tunzovic comes in, Mariah had a very good couple of points there. Johnson sets it to Paul, and Paul hitting off Roski, and Timmerman's there for the point. As Paul now, first serve goes over, and that's an ace there for Paul, as Loon attempted to keep it up for her teammates, but she just wasn't able to there. Score is now 23-11. Torres up by 12. Biggest lead we've seen so far tonight. Zelger, and then Aids with a good hit, making it tough for Zelger to handle it there. And it is set point here. 24-11, doors up. And that will do it right there as Paul ends it on an ace, making it absolutely beautiful set win for the Toradors there. Alexis, I think that is a great bounce back there for the Toradors after that tough loss in the first set.
Yeah, I think reading the ball, blocking, communication, energy, everything went up, and it was just a really, really good game.
I mean, that was pretty immaculate volleyball play there. I mean, stellar defense, offense was clicking well. I mean, it's just when you have those two things mashed together, I mean, you have a recipe for success. Again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in, even if you're at your house or wherever you are in the world. I mean, you guys support us in a great way for watching, so we want to thank you once more. We'll be right back after this break. As we get ready here for set number 3. Tied ball game right now, 1-1. Let's see if the Toradors can keep that momentum they had from the last set. Start off strong here as the Gilbert Tigers will start off the ball here. As we have Loon back to serve for the Tigers. Johnson sets it up for Paul. He does a great job there. Going off the hand of Kruckenberg. Now Paul goes back to serve for Boone. Her serve goes up and over. Kruckenberg able to get it over. Oh, I believe that was a double hit, yup. I think it was two separate hands that came in there. I believe it was Lingo's and Aids right there on the play. Kruckenberg's serve goes over. Johnson sets it up for Aids, who does a great job of hitting that ball hard enough to go off the hands of Blumhand and Eisen. As Gus goes back now for her turn to serve. Saltzman getting it set up. Johnson giving a good little hit to Aids. And a great block there by Wiebold and Aids. Oh, just fingertips. Rolled off the fingertips there of Aids, Johnson, and Paul. As Thompson goes back for her serve. Johnson sets it for Aids, but Thompson dinging it out. Oh, Tigers finding that hole as a result of Wiebold and Gustafson diving on that play. Great effort by both of them, but just left that hole on the right side of the court. As Gustafson hits it over. Johnson sets it up for Aids once more. Loon. Aids trying to do something there, but not able to find a hole. Aaron trying to find it, but I mean, just the Tigers' defense has been pretty good. Good block there by 15-7. Good rally here by both teams. And a great job there by Johnson, faking the set, but just finding that hole. Three now, it's tied in this third set as Johnson's serve goes over. Boone sets it up for Zegler, and Zegler finds that little spot in front of Paul, just out of her reach. As Saltzman goes back for the Tigers serve. Johnson to Tunzovic. Johnson sets it up for Aids. He does a great job there. I mean, great effort by the Tigers, but I mean, Aids has so much power when she spikes that ball down. It's kind of hard to handle it. Aids now. Good serve over. Johnson sets it up for Tunzovic, who finds that open spot. Jenna Johnson excited for her teammate Tunzovic there as she was jumping up and down. Aids' serve goes over. Johnson sets it up for Paul this time, and Paul finds that open spot. Torador is trying to expand their lead now, as they had a little rough, rocky start here, but I mean, they're doing great now. Until I spoke and Aids puts it in the net. I swear I don't write these things out, folks. I think it's just commentator's curse, but Birmingham's hit goes over. as the point goes to the Tigers because of a carry by Johnson there, according to the ref. Birmingham's hit goes over. Johnson sets it up for Gustafson, but Gus is not able to get it over. Back and forth here between the Tigers and the Toradors. Tigers now lead it 7-6. 7-7. As Weebold comes out, Eshelman comes in, and Lingo as well comes in. Eshelman's serve goes over. Aid sets it up for Paul, who finds that corner. I mean, just on the line. What a great job there by Paul. Not too hard, not too soft. I mean, great job. And Eshelman goes back now for her second serve. Seeing if she can repeat the same success. Man, I swear. Segler now. Did. Johnson sets it up for Paul this time. Paul having a really good hit there, but Tigers received it well. Johnson setting it up now for Aids. But Aids had a little too much under that one. A lot of back and forth here. I mean, just the swaying of the lead here by both teams. Paul Aids to Paul. Oh! Lingo was trying to pass it to her teammate Jenna Johnson there, but I mean, for some reason, Jenna decided to hit the Neo and dodge out the way. As that point falls to the Tigers here as their lead expands, but Toros get the ball now. Alexis, a lot of back and forth action. I mean, what do you think Toros need to work on here to kind of solidify the lead for them?
I think the energy's there every time they score a point here. It's everybody's cheering, but I think still reading the ball here and communicating is a key to have the Toreadors take the lead.
As Tigers now expand their lead to 3. Loon comes back into the game. See what she can do with her serve here. Johnson sets it up to Paul, who has a very hard spike there. Tigers there for the defense, but just going off their hands out of bounds, leading in a Toradors point. As Paul goes back to serve her. Gustafson to Johnson, who sets it up for Aids. And once more, the Tigers were there. Number 6 and number 15, Roski and Heisen, but just having unfortunate luck. As Loon sets it up for Roski. Johnson sets it up for Aids and finds that open hole. As this game is now tied once more. Paul's serve goes over, and that is a ace. That is Paul's 4th ace for the night. doing a great job here on her serves. Loon setting it up for Tigers. Lingo there for the block. Johnson sets it up for AIDS. And AIDS just working that out of bounds play.
That will be her 15th kill for the game.
AIDS does just an amazing job of those kills. I mean, it's amazing what she can do. As a little spill there. Tons of it ran to Johnson there, but still leading to a point even with that little accident. I mean, I think you were right, Alexis. I mean, the energy's there. It's just the communication and reading the ball a little better lets this lead here for Toradors. This ball serve goes over. Zegler sets it up. Heisen. And I'm not too sure what happened there. Alexis, do you know by chance?
Johnson was under the net.
Ah, okay. That does result in a Tigers point. As Kreckenberg goes back for her serve, and she hits it. Paul sending it to Johnson, who attempts to get it over, but she just, spatial awareness, she thought she was a little farther away to get that ball over. As Kreckenberg goes back to hit. Johnson sets it up for AIDS. With the out of bounds, just barely though. Maybe by a couple inches. Oh, pardon. I guess that was in bounds. I thought that was out of bounds, but I guess not. Gustafson serve goes over. Wiebold attempting to get it. Kreckenberg saves it. Johnson to AIDS. Good hustle there by Zegler. AIDS setting it over. And point resulting for Boone. I'm not too sure what happened there. Alexis, do you know by chance?
The Gilbert blockers were in the net.
Oh, okay. As Guston's serve goes over. Tonzovic gives it to Johnson, who sets it to Wiebold. Oh, Paul almost there to make a good play, but just not able to get enough of the ball. Thompson gets ready for her serve. Gustafson to Johnson to Tunzovic. Boone sets it up for Zegler, but falls barely in bounds there. Thompson now back for her other serve. Johnson sets it up for AIDS, and AIDS spikes it down with authority there. As Johnson goes back to serve. Boone sets it up. Oh, Gustafson was trying to save it, but just kind of rolled off her forearms a little wrong. Salzman back to serve for the Tigers. Gustafson to Johnson, who sets it up for Tonzovic. Trying to find a little gap there. Good block there by Wiebold, resulting in a point for the Toradors there. I mean, absolutely stellar defense up there with blocks and just keeping that ball on the other side of the net by Toradors. As Zegler tries to attempt to hit it. Not able to, though, as Wiebold gives a good little tap over. As Aids hit, goes over, and that's an ace for her. Number 17, Newton. Truxenberg. Zeltzer hitting it over. Johnson to Paul. Zeltler trying to get there on the hit. Johnson calling for the ball. Aids just had a little too much downward hit on that, resulting in her hitting the net. But still, Toradors with a 4-point lead, trying to expand it. Johnson sets it up for Tonzovic, and Tonzovic finds that open hole once more in the donut of the Tigers defense. As Wiebold and Gustafson come out, Eshelman and Lingo come in. Eshelman serve. Goes over. Tigers trying there on a spike attempt. Truxenberg hitting it over, but Aids received it well as Johnson sets it for Tonzovic. Oh, Aids, ooh! That sounded like Aids hit her head on the floor. Hopefully both her and Johnson are okay. Very scary sight there. Thankfully, both of them are fine. As Eshelman came out, Wiebold came in and then came immediately out for Gustafson. Johnson to Paul, who gives a little tap. Johnson gives it to Gustafson, who gives it to Aids. Aids trying to save it. Oh! Aids close to it, but not able to double hit it because that would have resulted in a Tigers point, regardless of the outcome. 2 points is what separates the Toradors from the Tigers here. As Zegler's hit goes over. Johnson to Tonzovic. Newton there. Newton now trying to hit it over. Johnson calls for it as Aids attempts to spike it, but Roski there on the defensive block. As Toradors call time here. 22-21 here. I mean, Alexis, what do you think the Toradors had to do here just to separate themselves from the Tigers?
They've had a lot of shanks from passes, so I think if we can get our passes in the court into our setter spot, I think we can score some more points here to win the third set.
I 100% agree. I mean, the energy's there. They're jumping, they're celebrating the success they have as a team. I mean, it's just a dogfight right now to see who will come out on top. We'll be right back at this timeout. As we get ready here for Zegler's serve. Johnson sets it to Aids. And Aids goes over with a good spike. which is much needed there. Tunzovic now going back for her serve. And an ace there, which is much needed. 1 point separates the Toradors from this set win. Tunzovic trying to put this game away as Newton receives it. And that ball goes out of bounds. As Roski does not like the call, but I mean, can't change it now. 25-21, Toradors come in and put the nail in the coffin there. And I mean, just a great win all around. Wouldn't you agree, Alexis?
Yes.
I mean, stellar defense and offense was as well. I mean, this set again, clicking really good. I mean, what do you think defensively they've been doing great of, Alexis?
Definitely reading the ball and getting blocks up has been really the key to success here for the Doors to win 2 out of the 3 sets so far, and hopefully that keeps up for the 4th set.
I 100% agree. I mean, once more, I mean, 1 set separates the Toradors from a senior night win. So let's see if they can do that. And before we go to a break, we want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. You guys are lovely people, and we appreciate you tuning in. We'll be right back after the break. As we get ready here for this 4th set, pardon me. Going out there, Eisen trying to keep that ball to the right side of the court, but goes a little too far right. Tunzovic serve goes over. Eisen to Loon. Gustin sets it up for Paul. He's a lazy little hit. Tunzovic dives for that one as Paul once more sets it right over. Loon. Oh! A diving attempt there by Johnson. As Blumhagen comes in for the game for Roski. Johnson with a good little tap there. Krukenberg trying to set up her teammate there, but just goes right out of bounds. Paul's serve goes over. Boone sets it up. Paul to Johnson, who sets it for AIDS, and AIDS spikes it down once more. Paul serve goes over. Oh, pardon me. That looked from this this perspective that was going to go over, but just took a dive bomb last second. Good start here for the Toradors, wouldn't you say, Alexis?
Yeah, I'd say the momentum is here, and now the defensive side really hasn't been shown yet because every time we get the ball, we score.
Yep, just like that, for example. I mean, you spoke it into existence there. As Gustafson goes back for her hit. Loon sets it up for Zessler. Johnson sets it up for Aids, who hits off the hands of two Tigers defenders. Tunzovic dives. Johnson sets it for Wiebold. Good rally here. But Heisen just spiking it right into the net to end that rally. As Gustafson goes over. Loon sets it up for Zessler, but is blocked by Wiebold and Johnson. Gustafson receives it well as Johnson sets it up for Aids. He tries to find that little hole there. Oh. Heisen just finding that hole in the Toradors donut. Falling in between Johnson and Aids there, I believe. Saltzman now to hit. Johnson to Aids, who again is just working those hands of the blockers in the front, finding ways to score points. Johnson now back to serve. As Zessler, oh! Johnson trying to save it there, but just not able to. I mean, the defense is there, Alexis. They're just having really unfortunate hits.
Yeah, I think the blocks are kind of slowing them down, and our back row is kind of thinking it's going to come at them a little faster.
Johnson sets it up for Aids, who wasn't able to get it over. Zinn not happy about the call there. She thought the Tigers defense was in the net. Johnson sets it up for Tunzovic with a little tap and finds right next to the line there. Great job by Tunzovic finding that open hole. As Aids gets ready here for her serve. Zessler hitting it over. Johnson to Wiebold, who attempted to get that ball down, but kind of rolled off funny of her hand. As Thompson comes out for number 8, Timmerman. Great job there by Gustafson in keeping it off the floor. Wiebold setting it up for Paul. And a point resulting in for Boone because I believe of a double hit there. As Mariah Bolton comes in for Wiebold and Gustafson comes out for Lingo. Bolton's serve goes over. A's able to keep it up. Great read there by Johnson, keeping her eye on it, even if it went in the Raptors. Oh, good attempt there by Aids. Diving for that one. As Saltzman comes out for Heisen. And Loon comes in for Nguyen. As Loon gets ready to have her serve. Johnson sets it up for Lingo, but Lingo not able to get enough of it. A little too fast for the ball there. Boone goes now for her second serve here. Johnson sets it for Paul. Gives a little tap. Great job there by Paul, saving it. Aids and Johnson do a great job there. Great reflexes by both of them. Johnson hits it up to Guston, who sets it up for Aids, who goes a little tap. And I mean, if it wasn't for Johnson and Aids there with their quick reaction time, I don't think that point would have resulted in the Toradors' way. Tonzovic serve. Goes over. As Loon sets it up. Tonzovic stops it as Paul does a great job of hitting it right off the blocks. Alexis, Toradors kind of waking up right now, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think their student section is really helping them gain their energy back here.
That's not going to help, but, you know, still, Toradors able to pick each other up here as they still lead by 1. 10-9 right now is the score. Kruxenberg to hit. As Paul tries to find the back corner, and she does, but off of Loon's hands. Paul's serve goes over. Loon sets it up. Lingo there, as Aids attempts to, but gets too much on top of that one, resulting in it hitting the net. As Timmermans comes out for Thompson. And Ziegler comes in for Christensen. Tonzovic hits it over. As Burlingham just gives a little light tap, and Aids wasn't ready for it. Thompson's serve goes up. Johnson gives it to Lingo, but is denied by Gilbert defenders. Johnson sets it up for Paul, and Paul's able to find it as she hits the top of the net, but rolls right over. As Lingo comes out for Wiebold. Gustin goes back for her serve. And it playing in the net. Fruckenberg able to save it, but Birmingham wasn't able to. Gustin serve now. Goes over. Loon. Johnson sets it up for Wiebold. And Wiebold doing a great job of making it tough for the Tigers defense to do anything there. Alexis, I think they're finding holes in the donut for the Tigers here.
Yeah, the donut in the deep corner are open spots that the Doors have been hitting, and the Tigers have been struggling to read.
Johnson setting up for Aids here. It's been working all night. Zegler's hit goes over and just falls in between Aids and Gustafson there. As Zalman goes back for her hit. Johnson to Aids. Aids attempting to get it there. Ref's not calling anything there. May have been a little bit of a forehit, but not too sure. To me, it looked legal, but still results in a Tigers point nonetheless. Saltzman's serve goes over. Johnson to Weeble. Resulting in a Tigers point there. As Saltzman goes back for her serve. Johnson sets it up for Aids, who gives a good hit over and falls right on the line. Johnson here now, trying to expand this lead. Kruckenberg saves it. Saltzman to Ziegler, but Ziegler just hits it right out of bounds. Johnson here goes over, but a little too far right. Newton thought of hitting that, but luckily she didn't. Burlingham's hit goes over. Gustin able to dig it out of the ground as Tunzovic trying to find that back right corner. Ziegler up in the rafters playing. It gets hard to read that ball up there, doesn't it, Alexis, when it gets up in that rafters?
Yeah, it just kind of bounced off each little metal part and went the wrong way.
They were trying to track it, but I would believe it'd be hard with the lights in the way. As A's does a great job of finding that back right corner. I mean, Alexa, what you spoke of is that donut has the open spots in the back right and back left, which A's has exploited this whole entire night.
Yeah, I think the whole team has really done that too.
As this close game renders to an end. Kruckenberg tries to hit it over, but Aids receives it well as Johnson sets it up for Tunzovic, and Tunzovic just not able to get that ball over. As Thompson comes out for Timmermans. Ziegler goes back for her serve. Johnson sets it up for Tunzovic. This time she's able to get it over. As a good effort there by Aids and Gustafson, but almost running into each other. Luckily, they did not injure each other. Oh, timeout here by... Timeout there by Toradors, I believe. I'm not too sure what happened, but it still results in a timeout. Alexis, what do you think the Toradors need to do here? I mean, they've been playing really good. I mean, just what do you think is the fault that's been happening lately in this set?
Kind of just having the ball go off their platform and to the wall is just kind of having the doors in a rough patch here to get the ball back over the net.
But the defense has been stellar. I mean, the entire night, really. But, I mean, I think if they clean up what you said, they can put this game away and really put that nail in the coffin and get this win.
Yep, and definitely keeping their energy up like they have been.
Yes. I think the student section has been helping in great ways with that department. I mean, constantly cheering. Let's see how this set 4 results as we get closer and closer to the end. Ziegler to serve for the Tigers. Her serve goes over. Gustafson to Johnson to Savannah. Oh, able to dig it out of the ground there is Gustin. A great job. Paul attempts to hit it over. Johnson to Aids to Tunzovic with a good little tap. And a good job by Paul and Weeble there denying Newton on that spike attempt. as Weevil comes out and Gustafson, as Lingo and Bolton come in for their serve. As it goes off of Newen's hands and results in an ace for Bolton there. As Bolton's serve goes over. And again, Bolton just giving them hard serves to, I guess, handle. As the Toreadors are 5 points away from victory here. Bolton's serve goes over. Newen gives to Salzman. And not able to get out of the ground there is Aids. As Timmerman's there for the spike. Bolton now coming out for Weebold. And then Weevil coming immediately out for Gusson, as Newen came out for Loon. As Loon's serve goes into the net, but able to get over. Aid saving it. And still in the rafters, in play, but Johnson having a hard time reading that ball because it bounced around for a little bit. 20-20 is now your tied ball game. I mean, Alexis, that's just unfortunate right there. I mean, 2 points back to back. Tough break for the Doors.
Yeah, I think the Doors here, if they can get a lead, I think they will come out with the win.
They've been doing a great job the entire night of just defense and offense, but just sometimes a little bad spells because of luck. As Timmerman tries on the spike attempt. Johnson sets it up for Aids with their own. Oh! Number 6, Heisen tricking out the Toreadors defense, faking the spike and just giving a little tap. Falling short in front of Johnson there as Loon's serve goes over. Johnson sets it to Paul. Krixenberg. Loon. And again, just that defensive hole in the donut is just absolutely getting shredded apart right now.
Yeah, I think once Gilbert took their timeout here, they kind of realized our donut's open, and so that's where they're going to be tipping.
Aids to Johnson. Aids hits it over. Toreadors needing this point here to stay in the game and put pressure on the Tigers. As Tuncevic gives a little tap and falls right in bounds. A great job there by Tuncevic to find that open spot. Now as Tuncevic goes back for her serve. Tigers defense moving up. Loon sets it up for Timmermans, who hits it out of bounds. Tied ball game now, 22-22, as this place is getting electric. 3 points needed for the Doors to win. As Zimmerman hits it poorly. As Tuncevic now gets ready for her next serve. Loon setting it up. Tuncevic to Johnson, who gives it to Paul with a little tap. And going out of bounds. And man, this place is going bonkers at the moment as Gilbert takes their timeout. I mean, Alexis right there. I mean, great job by Toreadors not getting scared of the 2-point lead that the Gilbert Tigers had, and now they've turned this game around, 1 point away from victory.
Yeah, server Tuncevic here just has to beat out the coach, is what you call it in volleyball, and hopefully get her serve over here.
As Toreadors now 1 point away from victory. Trying to capitalize on their opportunity here, being up by 2. As they get ready here. This place absolutely electric. Everyone cheering on as Tuncevic's serve goes over. Out of bounds though. unfortunate there for Tunzovic as this place gets louder and louder. Tunzovic to Johnson to Paul, but results in a point. I'm not sure what happened there. I believe it was net play. Alexis, what do you think?
The Gilbert blockers did not touch the ball, so it was 4 touches for Boone.
And I believe it is win by 2 here, Alexis, since they are tied at 24, correct?
Yes.
Yes. And a great job by Paul there. 1 point now. One point separates the Toradors, and that's it. Paul sends it home with an ace as her team surrounds her. A great job by the Toradors there to not lose faith. A great job by Toradors tonight. I mean, first set didn't go their way, falling short, but second set really changed that game. I believe it was a turning point, don't you say, Alexis?
Yes, very much so.
Well, we want to thank everyone for tuning in. Hopefully, this Toradors W brightens your night, as it for sure brightens ours. Thank you for tuning in to this Boone TV live stream. My name is Luis Maldonado, and I'm joined by Alexis Hongson. Thank you, and have a good night.